Good morning, guys, and welcome to a new class. I'm so happy to share this one with you. I'm at this beautiful space on the coast in Kenya. So today's class is all about setting our foundations. We're going to do a soft flow, and then we're going to finish off with some nice grounding yin poses together. All right, so let's get to it. Find a comfortable seated pose, cross your ankles, and then just bring your palms onto your knees. Close your eyes, roll your shoulders back, breathe in and out through your nose. Lengthening the spine, lifting your chest, keeping the breath soft during the whole practice. In through your nose, out through your nose. So whenever you're struggling with your breath, take a step back, maybe come to child's pose, and then come back to your breath, and then continue the practice. So child's pose is always available for us. So keep that in mind. And then after your next out breath, slowly open your eyes, and then just tilt your head over to the right, and then flex through your left palm, straighten out through the left arm, and breathe. And come back, other side, tilting your head over to the left. Flex your right palm, right arm is straight, and then release. Look over your right shoulder, still lengthening through the spine, breathing in, breathing out. And then look over your left shoulder, breathing in, and breathing out. Side bend over to the right, left arm up and over your head, and over to the other side, side bending over to the left, and release. And then twist over to the right, looking over your right shoulder, and then twist over to your left. All right, so from here, let's all just come to a child's pose. So it's a nice way to just slowly open up through your hips and just ground a little bit. Release your forehead down. Keep your knees wide apart. And then on each exhale, maybe your hips will come closer towards your heels, your chest closer towards the mat, and then just kind of melt your whole body down towards the mat. Breathe in, breathe out. So we're going to stay for a few more breaths, just deepening the pose. So the longer you stay, the more this pose will become a nice hip opener for us. So as I mentioned earlier, child's pose is always available for us during the practice. So keep that in mind and take a pause whenever you need to. All right, and then from here, just walk your both palms a little bit more over to the right. Side stretch for the left upper body. And then walk over to the left. And then stretch out your right side. And then move all the way back to center. Keep your palms grounded. And then spread through the fingers. And we're going to move from our child's pose towards our tabletop. And then Move back and forth a few times. All right, so rounding through the back, lifting up, tabletop. And then moving back, child's pose. Tabletop, child's pose. And maybe some of you will go from your tabletop to an upward facing dog, just relaxing your hips down, keeping your knees, thighs, your whole leg down, and then exhale back to your child's pose. Inhale, maybe tabletop or all the way to an upward facing dog. One last round. Back to child's pose. And then inhale, rolling up. And then coming to your upward facing dog or your tabletop. And then let's all just meet in our tabletop. Palms under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Inhale, chest is moving forward, look up. Exhale, round through the back, look to your navel. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, round. Last round. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, round. And then let's meet in a neutral pose and then back strokes with your right arm. 3 rounds. And then opposite the rotation. 1, 2, and 3. And then back strokes again. 1, 2, 3. And then opposite. 1, 2, and 3. Let's continue with our right arm. Inhale, lift it up. And then exhale, slide through over to the left. Release your right shoulder. Inhale, lift up 3 times. Exhale, slide through and release. Last round. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, slide through and release. Stay down here. Maybe move that left palm a little bit closer towards your face. And then see if you can step back with your left leg. Toes are tucked. Or maybe lifting the left leg up. And then exhale, release. Lift all the way back up. Same thing, other side. Inhale, left arm, lift it up. Exhale, slide it through. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, slide through. Last round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, slide. Maybe moving the right palm a little bit closer. Stepping back with your right foot, tucking the toes. Or lifting up, finding the balance. Releasing your head down. And release. And then come back to your tabletop. Spread your fingers wide, tuck your toes under. Just hover your knees. Breathe in. And as you exhale, shift the hips back. Lift all the way back to your downward facing dog. Pedal out your knees, your feet. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, just slowly walk your palms all the way back to your feet. Come to your first forward fold, so slightly bend through the knees. Hold around your elbows. And then maybe just sway a little bit from side to side. Or keep the pose still. Breathe in and out through your nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, bend a little bit further. And then roll all the way up to a standing pose. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale. Roll all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Roll all the way back up. Inhale, reach your arms up. One more time. Exhale, release. Roll all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then from here, bend your knees, almost like you want to tap your bum to your heels. And then inhale, lift up. 2 more rounds. Bend through your knees. Lift up. Last round. Bend your knees. Lift up. And then inhale, roll all the way back up. Arms up over your head. And then exhale, roll all the way down. And then walk your palms forward to a plank pose, keeping your palms under your shoulders, pushing the heels back. And then flip your heels over to the right. Inhale, lift your left arm. Side plank right. And then move back to center, all the way over to the left. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, release. And then from here, release your knees. Bend through your elbows, lower all the way down. And then point your toes, roll your shoulders back. Bhujangasana, Cobra, breathe in. Exhale, stay. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, release. And then from here, tuck your toes under. Lift your upper body and press back to your downward facing dog. Stay in your down dog. Take a breath. And exhale, release, lifting your heels, bend through your knees. Look forward, step or hop. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. And breathe in, lift your arms. As you exhale, just release your right arm and then side bend over to the right. Left arm above your head. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, side bend over to the right. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, melt all the way down. Separate your feet, turn your toes out, and then release your hips. Come to your malasana, your deep yogi squat. Palms together in front of your chest. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, slowly release. Lift your hips, bring your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to your plank pose. And then directly lift your hips. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, tap your right knee to the right upper arm. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, tap to the left upper arm. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, move and step your right foot in between your palms. Come to your high crescent lunge. Lift your arms up. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, release your left heel down. Open up your arms, open up your hips, and come to your warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2, arms out wide, look over your right palm. Inhale, reverse the warrior, lift your right arm. Exhale, release, extended side angle, Parshvakonasana, releasing your right fingertips down, left arm above your head. And then from here, release your left fingertips, lifting the back heel, releasing that knee. And then just bend through the right knee a little bit further, releasing the hips as low as possible, keeping your upper body lifted. One more deep breath. And as you release your fingertips, exhale, and then take a deep breath in through your nose, and as you exhale, shift the weight back, start to straighten out through that right leg. and then move forward again. So you're just shifting the weight back and forth. Same leg is moving. Right knee is bending. Right leg is straightening. One more round. And as you exhale, come forward, still keeping the back toes tucked. Lift that left knee and then open up for a twist. Right arm extends up. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And as you breathe out, release the right fingertips, step back to your down dog. Either stay here for 3 breaths or take a pause in your child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last breath. And then from here, left side, lifting the left leg up. Exhale, tap to your left upper arm. Inhale, lift up. Tapping your left knee to the right upper arm. Inhale, lift your leg up. Exhale, look forward, and then step through and forward with your left foot. And then lifting the upper body, lifting the arms, high crescent lunge. Lifting the back heel, pushing it back. Back leg is straight, left knee is bent. One more deep breath here, lower the hips a little bit. And then as you exhale, releasing the back heel down, open up through the arms and look over your left palm. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2, breathe in. Breathe out. Keeping your upper body on top of your hips, so we're not leaning forward too much. And then as you exhale, reverse the warrior, lifting the left arm, keeping your legs. And then exhale, Parshvakonasana, left fingertips to the inside of your left foot. And then either lift your right arm straight up or up and over your head. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more deep breath. Exhale, release, fingertips down, lifting the back heel, lowering the knee, and then come to your low lunge here. Take a breath. And we're going to start to shift the weight back and forth. So breathe in, and as you exhale, start to move the hips back, and then straighten the left leg, flexing through the toes. Inhale, move forward. Exhale, go back. Inhale, shifting forward. And as you exhale, hips move back, straightening through the left leg, and continue. Last round, moving back. And then come forward, placing the right palm down, tucking your back toes under, lift that knee, then open up through the chest. Come to your nice soft twist here, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. And as you breathe out, release the left palm down, step back, down dog 3 breaths, or child's pose 3 breaths. Come back to your soft, easy breathing, in and out through your nose. Lengthening the head forward and through your arms, hips back and up. And then trying to keep your legs as straight as possible. Heels are aiming down towards your mat. extend your arms, keep them straight slightly. Rotate your elbows down. And then from here, take a deep breath in, look through your palms, and then step your left foot forward, and then turn to face forward on the mat, the long side of your mat, and then turn your toes out, bend through your knees, lower your hips. Just push your elbows to the inside of your knees, lifting the chest, breathing in, breathing out. All right, inhale, lift your arms, straighten out through your legs. As you exhale, horse stance. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse stance. 2 more rounds. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and then stay down, palms in prayer position. Keep lifting your upper body. 1 more deep breath here. And as you inhale, lift up. Forward fold. Keep your feet parallel. Toes are pointing forward. Slightly bend through your knees. And then start to lower your chest, your head forward and down. Just keep your both arms relaxed. Moving the weight slightly further forward. 1 more deep breath. And then as you exhale, come all the way over to your left. And then move all the way over to the right. And then come back to center and just turn your left toes to face all the way out to the left. Bring your left palm either on the inside to the inside of your left foot, or just catching on your lower leg, and then lifting the right arm up, coming to your Trikonasana, your triangle pose. So we're keeping our both heels in a straight line. Our left toes are turned out. Right toes are still facing forward, and then open up through the chest here. Deep breaths. 1 more deep breath in, and as you exhale, release your gaze, release your fingertips, and then just step back with your left foot halfway back, lifting the right leg up, and then keeping your left fingertips down underneath your left shoulder, and lift your right arm up. Come into your Ardha Chandrasana, your half moon. And as you exhale, release. Stepping back. Step forward with your left foot. Turn to face the long side of your mat. And then the exact same thing on the other side. So turning the right toes out, keeping your heels in line. Fingertips either to the inside of your right foot, your lower leg, lifting the left arm up. Fingertips down, stepping halfway back with your right foot, lifting the left one, placing your right fingertips underneath, trying to lengthen the upper body. It's almost like you want to press the left heel against the wall, and then come to your Ardha Chandrasana, your half moon. 2 more deep breaths. And then as you exhale, release, step back, and then turn to face the long side of your mat, and then just bring your feet closer, turn your toes out, and come to your Malasana, your yogi squat, pushing your elbows or upper arms to the insides of your knees. So if this one is too much for you to stay for a little bit longer, then just come to your child's pose, which is also a nice similar hip opener. So we're just going to stay here for 10 deep breaths. Breathing in and out through your nose. So 10 deep breaths in your own pace. And then eventually, when you're ready, we're going to meet in a seated pose with the soles of the feet together in a Baddha Konasana or a butterfly pose. Few more deep breaths. Take your time. Breathe deeply in and out through your nose. And then when you're ready, if you're already ready, just release your arm and then bring the soles of the feet together. Open up wide with your knees and then either catch around your feet or bring your fingertips behind your back and kind of see if you can move your knees further away from each other, closer towards your mat, still keeping the upper body lifted, chest is lifted, elongation through the spine, and then find your breath here. So we're not just yet gonna fold forward, so keep the upper body upright. Few more deep breaths. Maybe pressing down one of your knees and then switching over to the other side. And then after your next exhalation, see if you can start to bring your upper body forward. So forward fold from your hips and breathe. Two more deep breaths here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. And then finish with your last one in this pose. And we're going to move from our Baddha Konasana to our pigeon pose. So we're just going to turn forward to face the front of our mat. And then you can just keep your left knee bent and then extend your right leg behind you. So either keep your upper body upright for a more active variation of the pose, or you lean forward, rest your forearms down, maybe resting your chest over your knee, maybe even resting your forehead down. You can use your palms as a pillow. So find your variation that suits your body today and then just stay there. So we're going to stay for 10 deep breaths here too. Keeping your breath soft. maybe closing your eyes, just letting the body be as it is, without forcing in any direction, just staying in the position and focusing on your breath. So before finishing the practice, we're going to switch to our right side. So whenever you've finished your 10 breaths, just bring your palms down, slowly step back with your left, slide forward with your right knee, come to your pigeon pose. Either choose more active variation with your upper body lifted, or lean forward for a more restorative, passive pose. And then take 10 deep breaths on your own, in your own pace, just letting go of any previous movements, thoughts, struggles, and then just focus on your breath, maybe closing your eyes, and stay. And then once you've finished your 10 breaths, just lift the upper body and then swing your left leg forward, turn to face the long side of your mat, and then cross your ankles. Find your comfortable seated pose, connecting your sitting bones down, chest, lengthening through the spine, rolling your shoulders back. Close your eyes, and then inhale, lift your arms up and over your head. Exhale, release in front of your chest, palms in prayer position. And then let's finish with an Om together. Breathe in to begin. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining today's Wednesday class. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again on Sunday. So until then, stay safe and take care. Namaste.